Hey Jacob, how you going, mate?
Good man, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How's brekkie? Oh yeah. That's elaborate. I love
There's things going on in there for sure.
it. Sweet and sour, just like
Oh,
Thornhill's amazing music. Love
type shit.
it. I'm guessing you're at home. How's it feel? You've been everywhere else, but
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It does feel weird. I think after a month, you kind of go, who am I again? What do I do? Um, so yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, nice one. I mean, it must be nice as well being home and then knowing your next tour is actually around your home nation. So that's got to be kind of a pleasant feeling. And it's been put off for a little while with a new record.
Hmm.
Excited about going through Aussie.
I am actually. I wasn't, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I was like, oh my God, well, we're back on tour. But no, I am getting hyped. We're starting to like figure out more of what that show is going to look like and going into more detail with like the production side. And we just started
Mm.
practicing, got practice tomorrow night. So we're starting to be like, okay, it's not Christmas time. It's not home time. We got to get back into doing this again. So no, very excited.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we're ending in Melbourne finally.
Yeah.
Because trying to route that tour in Australia is always so shit because it's like availability, flying, and all that sort of stuff. So
Mm.
it's really nice to be like, okay, finally we're ending in the hometown, and then we can train home.
One of the big parts of your recent adventures has been supporting probably the biggest alternative metal band in the world at the moment in pretty big stadiums. So tell me all about supporting Sleep Token.
Super sick. We learned so much from that band. They are
Yeah.
lovely people. And they give a shit about what they do and how they treat their crew and their supporting bands. And I think so much of that tour was not maybe not an eye opener because I don't think we're like bad people, but like it was an eye opener just to like see such a band of that caliber like be so lovely and like hospitable, and have like 100 crew, and they
Yeah,
all know
right.
everybody and everybody's lovely and everybody's helping you in any way. And we've heard horror stories from, our friends that have made that arena jump on a support,
Mm. Yep.
about, bands not giving a shit about them or the crowd
Mm.
not giving a shit about them or crew not giving a shit about them. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's not about you, which is true. But yeah, in that experience for us was not there. We met some of the best people that we still keep in contact with. And
Oh, cool.
yeah, that crowd really gave everything back to us, and
Mm.
that's a very like rare thing for an opener act. So especially of a band of that like importance in their crowd. So yeah, I think we eventually won over a lot of people. So we're very stoked with how that went.
Yeah, absolutely. How did it kind of come about? I'm guessing it wasn't just a DM through Instagram from Vessel or something like that. How
Pretty
did the
much.
rad?
Pretty much. We got an email being like, he wants you. Um, and we were like, oh my God, but we're on another tour. What the fuck?
Mm.
And then we had a bit of a crash out because we were like, I don't want to be the band that ditches a band for another band. Like that sucks. It's bad business. It's rude. It's this, it's that. But then I think in the end we were like, but how do we let this pass us by? We can't. And I
Mm.
think any band in our position would make that switch. You just have to. You'd just be stupid not to.
Yeah.
So once we kind of tried to smooth over that, we were like, okay. But yeah, it was pretty much just an email being like, yeah, the big dog says you're on. So
Right.
you better be on.
Yeah.
Mon front moi qui dans le néant me crie I am the creator.
I mean, like, I love Landmarks. What a band and what a an opportunity as well.
Hmm.
Sadly, missing out on a tour for a band, I think is going to go very far very quickly. Um, when you, I guess, have that opportunity presented, but it's this. If it was me. not that my band's anywhere near yours, my stomach would churn. I wouldn't sleep. I would lose. I would have fever. I would have all these things happen. Did you collectively feel that too when, it's like a band that is cult lords, let's go with something like that, is going like, hey, I really like your band. Come on tour with us for a once in a lifetime opportunity, and you've already committed to something else. Were you guys losing sleep? Were you having a million meetings like this?
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah. Like maybe not losing sleep per se, but we were stressed and we
yeah,
felt really bad because there's only so much you can do. There's only so many like ways you can be like, oh, I'm sorry, like
yeah.
this sucks. Like, but I think in the end, our management and even the people around us were like, well, you'd be an actual idiot not to
Yeah.
like do this. And I think it's really funny too, because like my girlfriend, she does not know heavy music or really care about heavy music that much. So when I tell her this stuff, she's just like, wow, yeah, like cool kind of thing. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we're like playing arenas. Like this will change our lives. And she's like, yeah, yeah, like that's awesome. Who's the band? What's and it makes me feel grounded. And then I go, you're right.
Yeah.
It's just like this is what we do. This is now like so recently our job full time. So it's like, yeah, I think there was parts of that where I was just like, yeah, no, she's right. Actually, we're just
Mm.
we're just playing shows and we're just doing what
Yeah.
we normally do. And I mean, I wish I kind of had that mindset before I walked onto that first arena.
Yeah,
But
I bet.
like, yeah, I remember walking through that being like, oh, as a lot of people.
I brought up the cult status idea here, but yeah, quite enjoyed the Mercia film clip. Don't know if you've seen Midsummer, but I got those feels quite a lot. Yeah, beautiful. Um, Tell me, I guess, because I read also you played a bit of a director's role. Tell me how that approach was for you, and especially creatively, and a nod to a very fantastic film.
Well, I've directed every video pretty much that we've done.
Cool, awesome.
And created like the concept. Like I've always been heavy-handed in all of like the process and
Mm.
over especially especially bodies and even a lot of heroin. Like I was there editing it as well. Well, I mean, just like telling people what edits I want. Watching John on Da Vinci just being like, actually, I think this part needs to happen here. But for the Mercy shoot, it's actually interesting. It's a big like trail walk in the eastern suburbs.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend and I were like in the mornings, we always have a little walk and yap. Just to like, just for, I mean, every reason. It's very good for you, all that. And we were walking to the top of the hill. We hadn't done it before, and there's like these little sun chairs. And I sat there with her, and we were just talking and drinking coffee. And I saw a dog run down the hill, like
Hmm.
in the distance. And I was like, damn, like I need to do something with that. That looks
Yeah.
so cinematic. I don't know what it is. And then we wrote Mercia. Well, I was starting to write Mercia. I had the concept and I sent it to Ethan and he was like, "Yep, I love this." And then we had a writing day and then pretty much like I had to film the video the next week. Like
Oh,
it
wow.
was it was like within 2 weeks we like made, recorded, filmed, edited the video. It was the fastest turnaround we've ever had. For better or for worse, I don't know. But yeah, it was probably the first time I've properly been behind the lens and
Yeah.
I framed a lot of those shots. John and I have had that concept for a while. Well, no, sorry, that's such a lie. We've had what I was going to say is we've had we've both been directing together for like a long time now.
Yeah.
So we've kind of had it on lock, and I, was like, this is what I want to do, and we had every venue pull out on us, and we ended up just doing it at Noise Complaint, which turned out even better. So yeah, a lot of happy accidents, but like, yeah, I definitely got a lot of that midsummer energy about it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Obviously, Mercia came out with Bodies X 10, whatever that's meant to be. Had a good listen. The one that stuck out for me, because they're one of my favorite bands, is Zetra. So tell me about you guys approaching Zetra and doing that remix, because I love that band.
Well, I mean, I guess the same with all of the bands that we had on there. The whole concept was like, let's, instead of doing an instrumental album, it's like it wasn't supposed to be some big release or anything, but we were like, oh, we've got Mercy, we need to put it on something. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
just we should just get our friends to remix stuff however they want. Like
Mm.
we'll just send people stems and they can do literally whatever. And we had a couple of people in mind, like Running Touch. I mean, I did one as well, and a couple of other like close friends, like Jim from Void Division and John from Northland and stuff. But
Yeah.
we were trying to like find other artists that were a bit more outside the wheelhouse of like heavy music, and they were on the Lows tour. So a lot of that we were like, oh, these guys are doing really cool stuff. Like
Mm.
let's just let them have free reign, because a lot of people handled it differently, which is really fun. Like some people are like, oh, can I change this, or I don't want to change the song too much, I don't want to do this. And then some people were
Yeah.
like, here, like Running Touch, they were like, here's a JT track, and we were like, that's what we want. We want you to do whatever you want to it.
Yeah. Oh,
Same as Zetra. So it was very
yeah.
cool.
I liked the Daybreak remix as well for
The
Tons.
Goats.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We loved that album too. It's a big
Yeah.
gym album for us still.
Awesome. It reminded me, I don't know how, well, I'm probably too old anyways, but there was a film that came out ages ago, Spawn, but the film was horrible.
Mhm.
The soundtrack was fantastic.
Yeah,
It gave
yep,
me
yep,
that vibe. I was wondering if you'd heard that record before.
No, 100%. My brother sends me the Spawn soundtrack maybe every 6 months just to be like, hey, remember, this is awesome. And I'm like, yeah, that's very true. So yeah, a lot of that. And they've got their own kind of thing going. It's almost like that, like, this is such a bad take, but like, like Transformers kind of
Yeah.
soundtrack vibe. It's just that real
Yeah.
like dark 2000s, but it's still got that like hard styleness to it. Nah, they're the goats. They did an awesome remix. Probably one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Is there another, I guess, if you want to go band or engineer, whatever, DJ that you would really love to have attack one of your earlier tracks? Because I've got one in mind that I kind of got a reminder from listening to it, but I was just going to prod your brain first.
Hmm. I mean, I'd probably prefer to like work with someone on something new, like Charlie XCX or something. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to work with Damon Albarn
Mm.
from the Gorillaz on
Yeah.
something like hectic. But it's a good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Probably rather something new. What have you got
Yeah.
in mind?
Paul Maney from Mute Math.
Oh yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What would it be?
I think,
What song?
I was thinking about that. I reckon Raw from.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
I
reckon
could
he could
fuck
do
with
some
that.
fun things with that. So,
I agree.
yeah, obviously he did, some pretty cool production for a band that's coming quite soon, in Pierce the Veil. But yeah,
Mhm.
he's got a remix record, from Mute Math Days called Changes. If you've got ever heard that one, but yeah,
I
do
don't think so.
recommend it. And then if you do another remix album, I reckon hit him up.
Hey man, Trent Reznor as well would be a
Yeah,
shout.
absolutely.
Big Nine Inch Nails.